So I'm going to show you how to use image trace in Illustrator. The purpose of using this feature for this unit would be maybe there's a piece or part of a logo that you want to have drawn, or you have an image or a photograph that you could use a piece of it to incorporate into your logo. But you never just want to take some clip art and then image trace it. And call it your logo. That's not the purpose of this unit. We're still creating original symbols to symbolize the companies that you're creating for. So I'm just going to show you how to take a photograph and create a vector drawing of it. So you go to File, Place, and locate the flowers image in Canvas. It looks like this. Command minus. I'm going to zoom out here. And scale this. Remember, anytime you scale, you hold the shift key so you don't distort it, especially text. You don't want to distort text. Command 0 to fit it in the window. Okay, so now we have our image in here. When you select the image, there's this button up here called Image Trace. If you click the little drop down arrow, there's a whole bunch of presets that you can choose from. And you know, I'm just going to choose 3 colors for right now to see what that simplifies to. And it does take a while for it to process the drawing. Some of the presets will take a little bit longer than others. So here we've got a pretty simplified drawing from a photograph. You could also really simplify and adjust the colors and the contrast in Photoshop before you place it into Illustrator as well. Okay, so before we want to expand this into vector drawings, which is this expand button, we're not going to push it yet. There's this little button over here that looks like a clipboard. It's the image trace panel. If you click on that, it pulls up the image trace panel. From here, you can change the presets. You know, we chose the 3 color preset. But you can also modify the color. You can increase the number of colors. Right now it's only 3, so you could increase the number of colors. You can go into the color settings and adjust some of the color settings. You know, you can play around with it a little bit. So whatever I just pushed initiated another filter. So we'll just let that process and see what happens. So I didn't want that to happen. So anyway, I'm going to retrace this here. So anyway, the image trace allows you to make those adjustments to your image and to refine the image. Once you've done that, then you're going to click the expand button, and the expand will convert those lines into vectors. So I'll do that here really quick. So I'm going to hit expand, and there's my drawing. From there, I can use my white arrow to adjust the colors, to adjust the anchor points, to play around with that. So you can see here, it's got the color. If I wanted to change the color, I can change the color. So maybe choose an entirely different color scheme. You can see here that you know, you have to be very selective about the objects that you're selecting. So with that white arrow that you're choosing, you can hold the shift key and select more than one object at a time. So there's how you could start manipulating something or pulling a piece of something out for your logo design. And that's it.